Hi guys, um, today I'm gonna show you how I play Frostfire Mines. Um, the last 10 times I think I've gotten top 3 every time, with first place 5 times I think. And then unfortunately the last time I played I got 5th, but uh, so the thing is I think I have a pretty good strategy. So if you follow this video, and I guess with some practice you can hopefully improve your score as well. So what I start by doing is just scouting the map. I'm trying to look for good areas with at least a few level 3 mines. It doesn't have to be like 6 for all my marches. And actually the thing that's more important than all the level 3 mines is that it has a good amount of level 2 soldiers. Because basically there's two strategies you can play. One is the gathering strategy, and the other one is the like killing troops or soldiers strategy. I'm doing the gathering strategy, so for me it is quite important to get the third left skill as soon as possible. And I guess like this whole strategy is I don't know what to call it, but like it's revolving around the third left skill. The third left skill gives you 5k bonus points each time you enter a new mine, uh, with a 1 minute cooldown. So you just time yourself and enter a new mine every minute to get those 5k extra points. I'm gonna come back to that soon, but like what I'm doing right now is just send out all my marches to troops, of course preferably level 2 troops, because I want to get the third skill as soon as I can. Another important thing is to always collect those piles that drop. So I'm just continuing to upgrade those. I go left, right, left this time. I actually tried the first left skill for the first time when I played this. I think it says like it gives 1k points for every minute. I thought that it's stacked with how many gatherings you had. So like if I have 6 gatherings, that's what, like 25k points if I get it at minute 25 times 6. But it's not. So I only got, I think, like 28k or something. And so therefore I think it's better to do the first right skill. I'm not sure exactly how much points I got from that in the past, but I'm pretty sure it was more than 28k. So right now, when like all level 2 troops are dead that are close to me, I just start gathering. Because for me, this time around I'm going with the 5th left skill, which is the lethality bonus, and I don't need that until minute 7 when center opens, so it's no stress for me to get those or this skill quickly. Right now just continuing to collect the piles. I'm tracking myself for the third skill. The fourth skill is of course pretty good to get early, but I'm not gonna send out like 1 minute marches to level 2 troops in order to get it fast. Here I'm timing the third skill, so I recall the closest gathering, send back, And you will see in 1 second that I get 5k. There we go. And now I time myself using like the time remaining of the event. So there I got the 5k bonus at 23 minutes 30 seconds. So then I know I can do the same thing again 1 minute after, which is 22 minutes 30 seconds, or like 22 minutes 25 seconds, just to be on the safe side. And like that skill, I think, let's say I got it at 25 minutes, and if I have decent timings, I can like activate that skill 24 times. And 5k times 24 times it's like 120k bonus points just from that skill, which is like 1/3 or 1/4 of my usual score. So I'd say that this skill is like the single most important thing for you to I don't know, get good at, or like practice the timings. Because I mean, it doesn't matter if you are free to play or a whale, or you can always get those 5k extra every minute. You just have to enter mine and you can get out. And so right here, I'm just chilling basically, keeping track of my timer, which you can see here. I brought it back. I'm gonna send, and I will get the 5k bonus again. I thought so, but I mistimed it, so I take it back. Apparently I'm a bit stressed. But now I'll get it. And so now I know for the like next rotation, I got the skill activated at 21 minutes 10 seconds. I can activate it again at 20 minutes 10 seconds. So for the vein outbursts, what I usually do is I recall like 3 marches, and I just send to the vein outbursts that are close to me. I think that I could improve here a lot, because I often see that my points drop when the vein outbursts come. So I think I'm doing too few vein outbursts. And what I did there was just like check the power of those on leaderboard to see who might be able to enter the center. Nothing. And so here I time the 3rd skill again. I recall a few marches to get ready for the outbursts. And I think I was first on the leaderboard like 30 seconds ago or something. We're gonna see after the outbursts. Because again, I think I'm not doing this as efficient as I can. But I mean, those outbursts are, I mean, I haven't done like complete calculations, but the outbursts give 200 points a second, I think. And the level 3 gatherings are like 32 points a second. So even though there's added march time to the outbursts, it's still a huge increase. I think each outburst gives 4k total. So there I see piles, always collect those when you see them. And I mean, right now you might think that I'm pretty lucky, which I guess I am, because no one is bothering me basically, but that will change soon. And I also will mess up myself. One thing, here you can see I'm taking the 5th left skill. This is the first time I'm trying that one. And what I didn't know when I played this, but I've learned after, is that when you activate that skill, and there you could see I'm 3rd now after the outbursts, which is why I'm thinking I can do this in a more efficient way. But what I was gonna say is that I didn't know this before. That 5th skill, if you want the lethality to apply to your march, you have to activate the skill before you send out the march. What I'm gonna do in like 10 minutes when I try to enter center is that, or well, the first time I actually just completely forgot to use it at all. But then I tried center again 5 minutes after. And what I do then is I send out my march to center, and after the march has been sent out, I activate the skill, which apparently doesn't the skill doesn't affect the march that is already sent out. So that's a little learning lesson for me as well, because I like always go for the 5th right skill. And to be honest, I haven't bothered with figuring out exactly how it works. But now I know, and you guys too. So there I saw piles drop. I thought I was gonna look around for it. Maybe I didn't. And there I heard as well. Do I look around? Kind of. I'm not finding anything. But like always when you see or hear the drops, just look around for it a bit. It doesn't give like insane amounts of points, but it's a nice little boost. And so here I think I'm just recalling my troops from level 2 to put them back in the level 3 veins. And like, one thing I want to mention is that don't feel pressed to do level 3 veins. You get a lot of points from level 2 veins as well. Maybe it's not enough to get like top 3 all the time. It can be, depending on the lobby. But I mean, being in a level 3 vein area is always like chaotic for the most part. And it is like that for all players except for like the single most strongest player in the lobby. So I guess that's your advantage of going to level 2 veins. If you are decently strong, you can like always keep all your 6 marches out gathering. And again, like here I am pretty lucky in this lobby. They mostly leave me alone. Another thing that I'm doing, like the preparation minutes, is look for other like possible locations, so that I have a backup plan if too many people come and like take my veins and so on. Here I'm just timing the skill again.
me reveal.
Yeah, like what to do. What I'm doing now is just chilling, making sure I keep track of the third skill cooldown. So there, 5k bonus at 12 minutes 35 seconds. I'm probably gonna try to hit in 11 minutes 30 seconds again. A new gathering, or well, the same one, but again. I'm not sure I mentioned that in the beginning. I think I did, but like this time I tried the first left skill, which is just not good. I realized after. So always go for the first right skill, and then I guess I can explain this as well. So the order I'm doing is right, right, left, left, and this time I do left as well because I want to try center. But otherwise you can do right, right, left, left, right, and that is like the order I've done it pretty much always. It's just this time I've tried something new to see how I can improve. Like here, I'm getting attacked, but don't, if this happens to you, like don't panic over this. This happens to every single player except like the strongest 3 or strongest 1. And what you can do is just recall, look around you, see is there any other level 3 vein, is there a level 2 vein, and also like don't be scared of sending like 1 or 2 marches like kind of far away, I guess, to level 2 veins, because they will just sit there and get your points, and most likely people won't attack those gatherings. And so here right now I'm doing the same thing. I'm getting back like 3 marches to prepare for the outbursts. And again, I'm always trying to keep track of the third skill cooldown. I don't think that was one, but and also like of course you need to try and be, if you want to maximize your score, you need to always try and be aware of the cooldown. Um, but like I've I've played this strategy for so many times, and I also get confused at times, and I completely miss the cooldown. Like I can send out and apparently it's 30 seconds more. And I mean that's just what happens, especially if it's a chaotic lobby. Fortunately in this time I'm in a pretty calm lobby, so it's easier to keep track of the cooldown. I know some people, rather than like keeping track of time through the remaining time of the event, some people use like a stopwatch or something like that. And this is also a thing worth mentioning. Keep track of when the level 3 mines, or well, any level of mine is finished, because a new one will spawn like right next to it, so that you're quick to send out to the new one. And the most important thing is that new mines will drop the piles again, so you can get some extra points through that.
Nothing.
Here I'm getting ready for center. What I should have done here is activate my 5th left skill, which I didn't, which sucks because I could have gotten in center if I had activated it. But here I lost, and here is like my first mess up, I guess. I'm taking way too much time. I shouldn't do this right now. I should just teleport back to my old spot, because I know that the gatherings there are free. But like, that took, I don't know, what, 25 seconds. I could have done it in 2 seconds. So that's 25 seconds of lost points, which might not seem like much, but I guess I can spoil that I get 2nd place this time, and the guy that got 1st had 600 points more than me. So if I had teleported immediately after I lost center, I could have won easily. And also here I think, if I remember correctly, I was kind of confused here because I was so sure that I would get middle, but then I remembered that I forgot to activate the skill, and yeah, it was just a mess. And also, when I first teleported back to my old spot, I like realized that I can't do anything here, so that just added another level of chaos. But luckily I found another spot. That person had attacked me before, so I know that I could beat him or her. But here I'm gonna lose, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I didn't have main march, and that person was smart enough to realize that he had seen his main march. And here I'm just also losing so many points. I have three marches out gathering. What I should have done here is either teleported to a less like chaotic area, like around 6 level 2 veins, or I should have stayed there with my few marches in the level 3 veins, and I should have sent the remaining marches further away to level 2 veins. Because I mean, right now this is just a mess. I'm like super confused here on what to do. And I mean, this happens. Like, it's easy for me to sit now and say, I should have done this, I should have done that, but when you play this, everything is just so messy sometimes. So it's hard to think, even though you kind of know what you're supposed to do. Here I'm pretty lucky to get a new vein popping up close.
Nothing.
And remember to always loot the piles that drop. And what I'm doing now, like, except for all this, is I'm waiting for my main march to be alive again. It's 5 minutes like timer, I think. And when that march is alive again, I will try a second time for center. But again, I'm gonna mess up the 5th skill once again. Since it's my first time using, I'm gonna say this again, but since it was my first time using that skill, I didn't realize I had to activate it before I sent the march. But yeah, now I know, so I guess lesson learned, and I can do it correctly next time. So now I'm getting one march ready, so I can attack center with my main march. And right there, before I sent that march, I should have activated the skill. I'm gonna do it in like 15 seconds, which basically does nothing because the damage or the lethality buff doesn't apply. And again, just always trying to keep track of the 3rd skill timer. And here I was super lucky because one whale kicked out another, so the person inside was a lot stronger than me, but fortunately he only had like 30k troops, I think. And again, that guy that beat me in center is the person that ended up first. And if I had activated this skill properly, I am pretty sure I could have beaten him again, which sucks, but yeah, I guess I'll learn for next time. And yeah, that's pretty much how I play Frostfire Mines. So I hope you can apply this strategy. Thank you.